here we go. We start once again on Amazonia in this best of 3. Everything but the grand final is best of 3. In the red trunks from the US, it's MuscleMike, who's going for Farseer first. Walter says it already, you look like Razorman, and yeah, he plays Farseer all the time. He plays 5 grunt opening and then a lot of pressure. On the other side, Walter, very standard Night Elf player, I would say. From Peru, I don't think we can expect any pocket strategies from him. Should be the tried and true talent play. Is that good enough? Is that timing designed for the style? Walter analyzed the games as it seems. And will he have a solution for it? Of course, he has Wisps against the Wolves. We know that Mike is pretty good against Human. How good is he versus Night Elf? He took a map off of Hunter, and I would say that Hunter is in general a little better than Walter is. So we'll see. MuscleMike defeated 2 humans in a row, and that were the games that we saw. So how will he play against a Night Elf? Demon Hunter first, obviously. Archer opening, obviously. 2 burrow tech again, and a later-ish shop. Not too much of a surprise. This is the cookie cutter build that he goes for basically all the time. At least what we've seen. From what we've seen. Lightning Shield triggered, but the Renegade Wizard is a little out of range, so this creep is not ideal by Walter already. Okay, now he gets the damage on the Renegade. Should be fine. Demon Hunter is cleaning this up. And what is the Farseer doing? Lightning Shield trick for him as well with the Wolves. Of course, if you summon the Wolves, then the Lightning Shield gets triggered as well. So, good start for both players here. Close to level 2. And he's not denying anything as well. Decent micro from him. And a Ring of Protection, which can be nice against the Demon Hunter actually, since the Farseer is not the tankiest hero. Tome of Agility for the Demon Hunter, Ring for him as well, and the Cloak of Shadows, which is nice because all male Night Elf units don't have Shadow Melt. Now he got it, but he shouldn't be under too much pressure, so whatever. Chain Lightning available, Slippers of Agility for him also. Yeah, that one will go to the shop, only a little bit of armor. Tier 2 tech on the way, and the shop is there, so Clarities and Speed Scroll. No Clarity actually, just a heal wave. Heal self, sorry. And Walter tries to return the favor. Usually it's always the Wolves in the face of his opponent, in the base of his opponent. But as it always is in this Night Elf versus Orc, the Night Elf is the harassing one, trying to cancel burrows, trying to cancel tier 2 buildings, but this is not the case here. The burrows are already up. Wouldn't be too much of a surprise if he goes at least 4 grunts. I mean, 5 is a little too much because talents against grunts, it's such a one-sided matchup. And yeah, I think it's just a waste of resources, but maybe he has a different plan. 3 archers coming in, doing some damage against these grunts. Of course, want to steal something, but last hit goes towards MuscleMike. A lot of fans in the chat for Mike so far, or at least yesterday. He was a little late to the party, so maybe busy in real life, not practicing too much before, maybe, or just going for a walk, whatever. Another grunt here, the burrow comes up in time for the tier 2 hero. And we've seen in chat yesterday that a lot of people seem to know Mike. There's the Reign of Chaos community supporting him here in chat, and they said usually he always goes for Wyvern. Will this be the case here against Night Elf as well? I kind of doubt it, since there is a natural counter of Hippogriffs, and they are in the Engines of Wind anyway. Plus, Talons and Crowform are also very good against Wyvern. So this should be interesting. Level 2 hero still. Farseer level 2.5 thanks to these kobolds, but the Taskmaster is quite a tough boy. So 5 archers again, playing this very, very careful with a lot of investment on tier 1. Walter is. And they are ready to try to get the last hit here, while the Demon Hunter is fighting a grunt, sends him back anyway. The archers are very close. Does he know about this? He must know about this. Demon Hunter comes back in. He immediately shifts the focus to not give Walter a chance. Oh, but here's the Naga. Very powerful situation now with 5 archers and Frost Arrow. 1 grunt will certainly fall. That is level 2 and a bit for the Demon Hunter. He's trying to deny, but the Farseer is also low. This does not look like a good start for the American. Shadowhunter second with a Beastery. So this will of course be hard against Talons. Nice mana burn. This is like a little nuke against the Farseer. And it is double Beastery, so either Mass Raiders or Mass Wyvern. He survives this Naga ambush, but the Taskmaster goes towards the Peruvian. And an illusion as well, the Naga of course with a little movement speed buff with patch 1.29, so she's not that slow anymore. Clarity running on the Farseer as well as a heal self. But yeah, the big question is, what's the skill build on the Shadowhunter and Raiders or Wyvern? On Walter's side, obviously double Engine of Wind should be fine. I mean, Talons are nice against Orc, Hippos are nice against Wyvern. So whatever he does, he's fine with the Engines of Wind. I like that choice. I'm not going for a Huntress Hall and an Engine of Lore. Demon Hunter with boots now, as well as a Town Portal, so he's safe as well. And he can go chase the Farseer. Would love to have level 3, but he's still quite far away. 60 XP, not that easy to grab. I mean, with a Shadowhunter you can creep, but you don't really want to. And again, starting this Taskmaster creep, I don't know if that's the right thing, because he knows, or should know, that the Demon Hunter is right behind him. And the Tunneler, oh, nice Hex to prevent the experience. But against this Naga play, the Grunts suffer. So the thing is, there's no Beastmaster, we go Mass Raiders. There is no Beastmaster, maybe even no Tinker. Hex again, to keep the Demon Hunter out of this fight. And End Snare is ready in... Oh, it should be ready. So this is a very strong tier 2 by MuscleMike, who goes a little away from his match, from his game plan against Human. Still Farseer, but no Raider Walker, so he has no Dispel against either Fury Fire or Cyclone later. And Mike is losing another Grunt. He has so many Grunts, it's only Hero Focus that he has. And I don't see an End Snare yet, so that might have been quite a mistake. The magic damage talents work of course great against the Grunts, as I said before. But the first talent kill, and that is level 3. The thing is, nice End Snare here. Wolves level 2 can be dispelled quite easy with Wisps. Of course, you sacrifice your Wisp as you don't have Dryads, but he needs to spread them in case Wisps are coming in. Sentry Wards and Tome of Agility is going for the Hero Focus immediately again, but with Siege damage, this is not the easiest thing to do against Hero Armor. But he keeps him stuck, loses a bit of HP and forces the Town Portal. Well done. And this is level 3 and almost 2 for the Shadowhunter. Just a few more talents. Master upgrade is coming though, and there's still no Dispel. The Spirit Lodge is very, very late. He's going for Pillage, so how much damage can he do before Cyclone is actually ready? We keep this tab open. Stuff is already bruised for MuscleMike, as he has 2 hurt Raiders, no Spirit Link. Gets a few more kills though, and that is heal wave for him. Damage is spread across the Moonwells and the hero. Resummons the Wolves, or they just expire? I think they just expire. Sends this Raider back, but it's not enough against the Naga, who has quite a bit of control, or good control.
A player's forces are under attack.
So he needs the Dispel upgrade super fast. Master upgrade is about to be finished. He's going for the hero right away. He only has a potion. This could be a first hero kill by MuscleMike, and the early game wasn't too great for him, but with his hero kill, everything turns around, and Mike gets that kill. So without... yeah, it's just pure hero focus. The wolves are damaged, but not dispelled here. Naga can't go to the Moonwells and dies as well. Double kill for Mike. And more kills, man. These mass raider timing works out perfectly right before Cyclone is there. He gets a double kill and a few talent pickups. Is it lining up for now, or can Walter strike back? There's a nice ward, so he sees when something gets shadow melted or something. More and more pickups. The Engine of War, like, completely ignored. He's just going for the talents, which I like. Demon Hunter is back from the tavern, and it's time to clean up stuff now. Grunt is hurt, Raiders are hurt, but he's attacking the Demon Hunter right away. There's no potion. He's even fighting right next to the Engine of War. He does not care at all. Balls of Steel, and he's getting the 3rd hero kill in 10 minutes. Or in less than 2 minutes, I guess. Die back from the Demon Hunter. Walter not with the best control. Now the Engine of War is gone, and this Naga will not see the light of day. Ensnare is coming, no repair. Raiders doing way too much damage when there's 5 of them. And now the floodgates are open. Walter calls for the GG, and the first map win for an American player today, as Long Walk was not able to win anything against Hunter. But MuscleMike is there representing the US of A. Walter calls for last refuge. The last remaining map would be Turtle Rock. And yeah, seems like he knew what's coming. He tried his best to disturb the game plan of Mike. But this Raider timing was too powerful for him. And then of course you're never ever supposed to lose your heroes like that. When there's staffs, when you are next to your moonwells, etc, etc, etc. And we have the first donation of the stream. Once again, it's the MVP of April. Super MKB, 15 euros, private message. Okay, yeah, check that later. Get well soon again, bro. I'm trying my best. I think tomorrow I will, like, after the stream I will just collapse and stay in bed for 3 days. But it's 1st of May here. That's kind of a big holiday, so maybe I have to celebrate a little. Alright. Mike is not in the game yet. Walter is there already. About to be eliminated from this mass raider play with the Farseer. I mean, the Farseer got a lot of love in this patch and gets a lot of love from orcs around the world. But we haven't seen a single Blade Master on Mike's side. Big discussions in chat. I'm pretty sure our admins made sure that this is not a hacker playing. This is not a Smurf account. We can check the IP of bots, so it's not Razorman for sure. I mean, this is not a playstyle that only one player in the world plays. This is nothing that we've never seen before. It's just different. And just because every other orc is going for something else, it doesn't mean that there's only one player in the world playing Farseer Mass Raiders. But man, what a story this would be. MuscleMike from the open qualifier into the lower bracket and then running into the lower bracket final. And Mike is ready, Walter is ready. Map number 2 in the lower bracket semi-final. Longwalk is waiting for his opponent in that lower bracket final, as we are on the semi-final here. And on Last Refuge we have Walter at the bottom spot from Peru playing the Night Elves, and in the upper right again the same build as always. Altar of Storms first, Farseer, Grunt, double burrow, very old school. And I guess it could be punished more that he goes for a later attack. I mean, if Walter is stalling a little more time, then he has the Cyclone, and then it makes it all a lot easier. With Cyclone, of course, especially when the Lodge tech is so late, as it was before. There's certainly a chance for Walter to disrupt this rate of play with a lot of Cyclone. And it is the Farseer, it is the Barracks, and it's gonna be the second burrow quite soon. Walter is checking for this, starting off with a normal Engine of War creep. This is nothing that we haven't seen before. So how will he react? What will he change? The map is certainly bigger. That should suit the Night Elf, as the way between Orc base and Night Elf base is longer. That means the Raiders arrive later. But of course you can position yourself around that, so you can creep the shops earlier for the consumable. You can hang around these green spots for a few consumables. And there's a shop here now. Interesting. Okay, maybe it's just creeping the Ogre Warrior, then goes to the shop, then goes harassing. On the other side, since this map is bigger than Amazonia, the Demon Hunter harass might not work as good as it was before. Bring out protection again. He's not participating in this creep at all. Just going for something else, or for the harass right away. Mike with the claws of attack, which is always helpful, since it's basically 25% of his damage on the Farseer that he gets, that gets added to the base damage. Shop is not ready yet, so this exchange will certainly go to the Demon Hunter. Mana burn right away. There's not too many wolves remaining for Mike. But that's also a key thing, like mana burn the Farseer all the time. As long as he has no clarities. T2 tech on the way. T2 tech on the way here as well, but I think the Night Elf tech could be so much faster. Like Foggy does. I mean, we have 2 Moonwells here. How many archers does he play? Like 1, 2... He could skip on a few of them to tech faster. And then he has Master Training faster. But of course it's risky, since there is gonna be a lot of pressure and he kind of needs them, or feels like he needs them. It's certainly safer to go this way.
Forces are under attack.
And we saw it from Long Walk, like, if you are over aggressive or overly greedy, then you get punished by a Night Elf as well. And the same could go for Walter. If he techs too greedy, then Walter, then Mike is in his base with 5 grunts and the wolves and wreak havoc. So level 2 can prevent that. Almost surrounding the Demon Hunter. Mike is trying to, but not finishing this one. Going for the Murlocs, interesting. Yeah, I mean, the grunts can easily tank this poison, that it's not too powerful. Still no level 2 on the Demon Hunter, so no evasion. Also not getting too many last hits. Not resummoning the wolf, a little too late here. But before the next mana burn, so at least he has them on the field now for more damage on this Demon Hunter. Third burrow is lining up perfectly for the next grunt. Wolves are scouting the movement of the Demon Hunter. Archers, once again, 4 archers in this matchup. This is so rare. Big investment into the early game. Finally level 2. And the Farseer is completely out of mana since he was chased away from the shop before buying the clarities. Demon Hunter is of course quite a fast guy, so he can run away. There's also no dust, so the archers are safe. And Walter is finishing tier 2 now. The Engine of War is closing this. Demon Hunter, quite a ballsy dude, going into that fight with 150 HP. Now he has heal cells, but he can't really run away from this Demon Hunter. Another mana burn for 42, so no wolves in the near future. Has to tank with the grunts, and that means, of course, investment into heal cells quite a bit more. Oh man, 30 HP. It's 26. Oh my god, he actually kills him. Oh my god, Mike with the speed scroll, and I did not think the Demon Hunter would die from this. It was a Okay, he has +9 damage, so that's fine. What a disaster for Walter.
Players' forces are under
He only has
attack.
425 gold. He needs the Beastmaster. He's only... Yeah. A Keeper, actually. Keeper second double Engine of Wind. I mean, Entangle is great against Raiders if he's going for double Beast 3 again, and he does. With the Shadow Hunter too. And there was no TP on this Demon Hunter. I mean, he didn't use him. He wasn't expecting this kill at all. Maybe he didn't look at the inventory and didn't see the +9 or forgot about it, as I did. And now Walter sees, okay, this DH is getting back from the altar. I have a lot of time now.
A town is under siege.
And he's back to 170 mana. He sees that this Engine of War is... kind of killable. I mean, the Entangle is there to prevent one Grunt from attacking. But here's the Demon Hunter. Here's the Wolves. He's level 3. It's turning daytime in a bit, so... also possible to hurt the archers. Finally an Entangle. Demon Hunter is still not back. Chain Lightning rattling through. There is a Loon's Grace, but the archer is still tanking damage. One Grunt falls in return. Engine of War is helping, but he again completely ignores it. The Wolves tear apart these archers. So this big investment into the 4 wasn't really worth it. Engine of War falls as well. Third archer dead. And Walter, what are you doing? And without your Demon Hunter, it's hard. But here comes the Shadow Hunter as a countercaster. Can the Demon Hunter save him? Or will it be a 2-0? Mike is losing this Grunt. But solo experience on the Demon Hunter. Oh my god, this Keeper. This damage on the Keeper is ridiculous. Using a potion as he's right next to the shop. But the normal damage and the right clicks, it's just enough. Swaps the town portal to save him for now. But where to go? Right next to the Farseer. Wants to go for another kill with Entangle. That is possible. Hexes him. Can he run away though? Otherwise he can just TP. Man, what a slugfest. Shadow Hunter is kind of exposed in the base over there. There is still Entangle. But there's no damage on the field except for the Demon Hunter. This Raider will survive most likely. He's sending him back into the fight. Which I think is a mistake. Yeah, he dies from the Entangle now. But there's Ensnare, there's right clicks, and there's a Farseer again, and the Keeper of the Grove is falling as well. Mana burn, but a little too late. The Wolves have already been resummoned, and Walter is down to 18 supply. That's absolutely ridiculous. He's facing double Beastery again. Raiders are coming more and more from the main base. The Farseer is quite strong. He kills the shop level 2 on the Farseer, and this Demon Hunter is about to fall. Oh my god, the tournament of Walter is about to end. He needs a kill, but he just catches another Ensnare, and his hero is falling as well. Only 2 talents on the map. GG, Walter out, and MuscleMike's victory road continues into the lower bracket final, man. What a story for the Orc player that we've never heard before. For the Reign of Chaos player, MuscleMike tearing it up. And stands in the lower bracket final. Unbelievable. Thank you, Zeko71 for the 500-bit cheer. Much appreciated. And Lado for the host. Thank you very much. So, second game of the day is over. Quite a quick qualifier so far. And once again, to save a little, save my voice, we go into a little break. And we'll be right back with the lower bracket final. WSA playing here. Mike versus Long Walk. See you in a bit.